hope you are doing well. So in today's video we are going to learn variance analysis. What is variance analysis? We just want to know about the material, labor and factory overhead variances. That how much quantity is used for a specified product of the materials and how much should be the price of the materials and what is actually applied, how much quantity is actually applied and how much prices are actually incurred. Then labor variance. In labor variance we study two different variances, that is labor wage variance and labor rate variance. So how much the labor hours are required for a specified product and how much are actually applied. Then the labor rate variance, that how much labor is paid on a standard basis for a specified product and how much is actually paid. Then the factory overhead variance, that how much factory overhead is actually required for a standard product and how much is actually applied. So in this video we are going to learn about all these three variances. So stay tuned for the whole video so that you may come to know about the variances. So there are two sub-variances in material variance. The number one is price variance and the other one is quantity variance. In price variance we just come to know that how much is the standard price of any material and how much actual price is incurred. And then in quantity variance we just come to know that how much standard quantity is required to produce a specified product and how much quantity is actually applied. Then in labor variance we have hour variance and wage variance. So in hour variance we just come to know that how much standard hours are required to produce a specific product and how much actually are applied. And then wage variance, that how much wage is actually paid to the laborers and how much is the standard wage to produce a specified product. So in this way we just come to know that was it in the favor, either material or labor, was it in the favor of the company or was it unfavorable for the company. Now the factory overhead variances. So factory overhead is divided into two sub-variances. Number one is budgeted or spending variance and the other one is volume or idle capacity variance. So these are all the types of variances and we are to tell you in this video that how to calculate the variances under all these different variants. So stay tuned. Okay, so here we have a question regarding material variance. That we have direct material standard 10,000 units at 4 and actual units 9800 at the price of 3.5. So first of all I am to try material price variance. So what is the formula? It is actual price minus standard price and multiply by actual quantity. So here I have actual price 3.5 and standard price 4. So I will deduct 4 from 3.5 and multiply the answer with 9,800. So I had the answer of 0.5 and by multiplying it with 9,800 I have the answer of 4,900, which is favorable for the company because the price incurred by the company is 3.5 and the price required, standard price for these units is 4. So in that case that is favorable for the company because the actual price is lower than the standard price. So let us move to the material quantity variance. Okay, now next we have material quantity variance with the same question as we wrote in the last variance, that we have 10,000 units at 4 and 9,000 units at the price of 3.5. Now material quantity variance has the formula actual quantity minus standard quantity and multiply by standard price. So here we have actual quantity of 9,800 and standard quantity of 10,000 units. So by deducting 10,000 from 9,800 we have 200 and multiply by the standard price, which is 4. So we have 800. Now this is favorable because this job requires on a standard basis 10,000 units, but we have completed the job by 9,800 units. So this is favorable for the company. Now let us see about the labor variance. Okay, so we have labor variance and we have a question that standard labor hours are 5,000 at the rate of 6 and actual are 6,000 hours at the rate of 6.5. So we have labor rate variance, and the labor rate variance has a formula: actual rate minus the standard rate and multiplied by actual hours. So we have actual rate of 6.5 minus standard rate of 6 and multiplied by actual hours, which are 6,000. So we have the answer of 3,000, and it is unfavorable because actual rate of the labor is higher than the standard rate. So it is unfavorable in the company's view. Now moving towards the labor efficiency or labor hour variance. Now we have the same question: 5,000 hours at the rate of 6 and 6,000 hours at the rate of 6.5. So we have actual hours minus the standard hours and multiply by standard rate. We have actual hours of 6,000 and 5,000 standard hours. So we have deducted 5,000 from 6,000 and 1,000 multiplied by the standard rate, which is 6. So we have a question of 6,000, which is unfavorable for company. Why is so? Because laborers who complete the work in 5,000 hours, but here they have done actually in 6,000 hours. So obviously they have been paid more for that. So that's why it is unfavorable for the company. Now, okay, so that was all for today's video. I shall see you to the next video with factory overhead variances. So hope so you have come to know about the variance topic so far, about the material and labor variance. If you have any of the suggestion, you can give it into the comment section. Till then, take care of yourself. Good luck.